Hi, I'm Louise. I've always used microscopes but never known how to do it properly, so I'm interested in learning about how they work and what different bits there are to it.
I'm Lewis Walno. I'm a retired head teacher, and in recent years I've devoted a lot of time to developing and teaching courses about microscopy to a whole range of different people, but particularly members of the beekeeping fraternity.
Hello, I'm Chris Thomas. I used to work for a research company and was responsible for the microscopes there, and now I run my own company. So in this video we're just considering a very basic but important element of microscopy, which is how do you focus your microscope? And we've got three different microscopes set up here. And now from the previous videos that we had, what can you identify that you would be using for focus on these microscopes?
You've got the focus knobs, so they look quite different on these two compared to this one, which might confuse some people, I think.
Yes.
But I'm assuming they've all got the exact same functions.
The usual thing is that you have a coarse focus, which will always be the bigger wheel. So here it's a separate wheel. I'll just turn from this side so you can see. And then there is a fine focus wheel.
That one actually moves the objectives up and down rather than this one, which moves the stage.
Well spotted,
What
yes.
a good observation.
Yes. So on that one, you've also got a coarse focus and a fine focus. So where are they and what are they moving, Lewis?
The coarse focus and the fine focus are here, and these move the stage. But whenever you're using a microscope, you need to make a mental note of which way to turn the focusing knobs to get the movement in a given direction.
When we were going through the procedure of setting up for the first objective, what was the first thing that we had to do when we put the sample on and we had the times 10 objective? What did we do first?
You moved the stage or the objective. You focused basically to where you moved.
Well, we needed to do something before that, before we actually went to the focusing.
Yeah.
We had to make sure that with we tended to move the objective as close as we could to the sample.
You got it, yes. Yeah. And then you focused away from it, didn't you?
That's it. And why would we be doing that?
Just, I think it's so you'd make sure you're not damaging anything.
So where were you looking when you arranged the distance between them initially?
From the side, not down the
From the side.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you start looking at the side, making sure it's as close as you can get to the subject with a couple of millimeter space. Then you would look through the microscope and you would focus upwards.
Yes. Okay.
So we've seen that you generally have a coarse focus and a fine focus on most microscopes. We can see them as two separate wheels here and also two separate wheels on this device. On the other microscope we have the coarse focus and the fine focus together, but they are an outer large wheel and an inner fine wheel. And although it's not visible on the video from this distance, there is actually a scale on this focus which allows you to do the fine focus in increments. And I believe, yes, you've got one here as well on your fine focus. Yes. You've also got a vernier scale. So that if you need to move the set amounts of focus, and that can be useful for photography. So there we have it, focusing with the microscope.
Thank you.
So take 257.
If you want to learn more about microscopy, all you need to do is ask these two and they'll tell you everything.
We're not just the founts of all knowledge, we rely on other people as well. And we're a member of several societies and clubs. So for example, there's the Quequet Microscopical Club.
Yes, there's the Postal Microscopy Society and the Royal Microscopical Society.
And if you look online, you'll also find various sites such as Mixscape, which are great for people who are interested in microscopy. And of course, look on YouTube and find our videos. Thank you.
Bye.